Hi everyone, I'm Virginia Dwan, also known as Mandarin Mama. I'm the entertainment editor for Mochi Magazine, which is the longest running online Asian American women's magazine there is. I'm also a freelance writer, as well as the host of the Nuna Army podcast, which is currently on hiatus because I just had a baby. My voice is really shot, not because I've been screaming about Yoongi, which normally I would, but my voice is shot because I have a cold. I've already reacted to People Part 2 and HAEGEUM, and now I will be listening to D-Day and the first 3 tracks of D-Day minus the 2 I've already reacted to. It is currently 9:24 Pacific Daylight Time. I don't think there are any translations yet, so as I am not Korean, nor do I understand Korean, I will just be reacting to the sound and not lyrics. Okay, so this is D-Day. Ooh.
Future's gonna be okay, okay, look at the mirror and I see no pain. I die for real till the D-Day, but it's gonna be okay. Time for some paycheck and I'm riding downtown. Switch, time taking it on. Future's gonna be okay, okay, look at the mirror and I see no pain. I die for real, ask karma gon' be coming back for me. Time for some paycheck and I'm riding downtown. Switch, time taking it over. D-Day's coming, it's a fucking good day. 이 날을 위해서 여지껏 미를 가린 듯해. 어쩌면 널 익숙했던 지난 날은 이젠 over. 다시 태어난 우리 위해 축배를 다시 건드려. 미움이 가득한 세상에 중간 운전도 uk볼 필요하네요. 연꽃은 진호 강속에서도 찬란하게 꽃 피우기에 아둥바둥 남과 비교 열등 감작이 혐오 이런 것들로 향해 오늘부로 총구를 겨눠. 당신은 무엇인가 한계 따윈 부셔내 임마. 과거를 후회 말고 미래를 두려워하지 마 임마. 피할 수 없어 맞고 충분히 아프고 말겨. 괜히 상처를 헤집으면서 흉터를 키우지 말겨. I can't remember, yeah. I can't remember, yeah. I can't remember, yeah. Don't say no more. I can't remember, yeah. I can't remember, yeah. Switch over, time taking it. Future's gonna be okay, okay, look at the mirror and I see no pain. I die for real till the D-Day, but it's gonna be okay. Time for some paycheck and I'm riding downtown. Switch over, time taking it. Future's gonna be okay, okay, look at the mirror and I see no pain. I die for real, ask karma gon' be coming back for me. Time for some paycheck and I'm riding downtown. Switch over, time taking it over. D-Day's coming 금지된 것들로부터 해방됨과 동시에 당신의 new 챕터를 열어고여 있기엔 우리는 여전히 젊고도 어려. 어제보다 나은 오늘을 위한 최소의 노력. 당신은 무엇인가 한계 따윈 없는 거야 임마. 과거는 지나갔고 미래는 먼 얘기물 두려워 임마. 과거는 과거일 뿐 현재는 현재일 뿐 미래는 미래일 뿐과 의미 부연 힘들어 10중 8구 오늘부로 미로를 지나 새로운 시작을 시작층으로 뒤덮인 세상에 다시 연꽃이 핀다. 그래 D-Day's coming 당당히 가슴을 펴려. 증명은 당신 몫이니 부디 증명해 내게. I can't remember, yeah. I can't remember, yeah. I can't remember, yeah. Don't say no more. I can't remember, yeah. I can't remember, yeah. Switch over, time taking it over. Future's gonna be okay, okay, look at the mirror and I see no pain. I die for real till the D-Day, but it's gonna be okay. Time for some paycheck and I'm riding downtown. Switch over, time taking it over. Future's gonna be okay, okay, look at the mirror and I see no pain. I die for real, ask karma gon' be coming back for me. Time for some paycheck and I'm riding downtown. Switch over, time taking it over.
Okay, that was D-Day, Agust D's first track on his D-Day album. Several observations. I'm glad Auto-Tungi has made a return. I don't know how I feel about it. I like it in the sense of like, I don't find it really particularly objectionable. I don't find it particularly striking. I always like it when they swear. I think the lyrics will be interesting. It seems like a comforting song, because he's talking about like the pain is over. I think the pain is something, and it's time to switch over. So I feel like he's making an announcement like, hey, I'm going to switch from one thing to another. As for the song itself, I find it kind of repetitive. I don't want to say boring, but I don't find it terribly interesting. How's that? I bet you it's one of those songs. It's like Fire, all right? Like Fire is a great hype song. And I love watching it live. I especially like their different versions of it, but I don't particularly like listening to it in and of itself, because it's repetitive and to me it's somewhat boring. So I feel like D-Day is in that vein. It's not that I dislike it. It's just I find it very repetitive. And I would probably like it live a lot more than I do right now. As for like listening on repeat in terms of like on an album, I think it's fine. I think it's interesting enough to like, oh, something's new. But I can see why it was not a leading track, title track, or a track dropped after. All right. Please don't hate me, guys. This is just my personal opinion. It's not. I really want to reiterate. Well, I haven't said it here, but I have said it in other places where you can like an artist, you can love an artist, and you can also not like their art. It's not a personal thing. It doesn't mean they're a bad artist. It doesn't mean they're bad at art. It doesn't mean their art is bad. It just means I personally don't fuck with it. All right. The next song is HAEGEUM, which we've already listened to. So the third track is Huh, featuring J-Hope. I'm excited. I really like them both. All right. Oh, see, this is already very interesting.
What the shit do you know about me? What the shit do you know about me?
What the shit do you know about me? What the shit do you know about me? What the shit do you know about me?
I don't. It's like, see, I've heard it so many times and I still don't quite know what he's saying. But I feel like the sentiment is, you don't know shit about me. Who the fuck are you to say shit about me? Anyway, and I really vibe with that sentiment.
Oh, me, every shit if you wanna be like, you wanna be like, you wanna be like, oh me, this is you wanna be like, oh me, this is you wanna be like.
Whatever you do, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, whatever you have, no matter what you know, no matter what you make, 난 너에 대한 모든 부분이에요.
I love this.
끝이 없기에요. 무슨 할 말이 필요해요. 내 할 일을 해도 내가 길을 가도 화제가 되기에 화제를 되기에 내 플랜은 지켜. On the street keep there. 내 스텝은 깊게. 손 내보기도 쉽게. 이제 모여기도 시스템. 과열이 된 기계. 난 역경은 참고 그 말을 못 참게 이거 내가 주는 feedback.
What the shit do you know about me?
What does shit do you know
What the shit do
about me?
you know about me? Fuck that shit you think you know about me. Oh me, every shit if you wanna be like, you wanna be like, you wanna be like, oh me, this is you wanna be like, oh me, this is you wanna be like.
Okay. I actually really, really like this song. I really like the beat. I'm pretty amused by the fact that you get BTS on their solo albums and they're just like, we're going to say all the bad words we haven't been allowed to say in a long time. Now, if you're a longtime fan of BTS, you know that their earlier songs have a lot of swears in them, and but they started to make it a little bit more family friendly the more popular they got. but they're solo albums. And I on Suchita, is it Suchita? I think Jimin outed the fact that when Yoongi does his demos, all he does is swear the same English curse words over and over again. And Yoongi's like, oh, well, that's just because those are the only English swears that I know. And I feel like this song reminds me of that, like how much of this was already originally on the guide. And those are the swears that Yoongi knows. Anyway, I really, really like the beat. I feel like there's, a lot of more traditional instruments. It reminds me of Ugh and Dang. And just is really swaggy. It's really like dick swinging music, and I fuck with that. I really liked Yoongi's flow and how he kind of switched it up at the beginning in his first verse, and then Hobie sounds super like menacing. Maybe not menacing, but like dangerous. He sounds like, try it, come try me. And I miss him so much. I really liked his ad-libs. I liked how in Hobie's verse you hear the ad-libs go from left to right to left to right. It's just really, I like the flutes. I don't know if they're traditional flutes or regular flutes. But yeah, I really like the song. So far, I think this is my second favorite song after HAEGEUM. And I bet you once I read the lyrics, I'll like it even more. Again, I feel like it's in the same genre as Ugh. Feels like it's just, again, scolding people. Like, what the fuck? All right. Not only Ugh, but the lyrics remind me of what is it? What do you say? Otoke? On his second mixtape. Anyway, listen, folks. Again, I am not fluent in Korean, and I only know, like, I could only fake understanding a conversation by, like, interjecting conversation sounds. And people are like, oh, maybe she understands. No, I don't understand shit. I just know to, like, make conversational noises. Anyway. All right, the next one up is AMYGDALA, which is a center of your brain that I believe controls passion and emotions, or I can't recall exactly. This is also going to be his next MV, and so we're supposed to watch Daechwita, HAEGEUM, and AMYGDALA together, or one after another. So anyway, so here we go. I don't know your name. Is that what he said? Is this trap?
별의별 일이 많았지 뭐가 이리 다 살아난지 기억조차 안 나는 기억도 다 꺼내보자고 하나씩 다 꺼내보자고 하나씩 최선들의 선택
Oh, I like this part a lot.
최선들의 선택 최선들의 선택 원치 않잖아 내 통제밖에 My AMYGDALA 어서 나를 구해줘 My AMYGDALA 어서 나를 꺼내줘 My AMYGDALA 이곳에서 구해줘 그래 참 별의별 일이 많았지 길가에 넘친 택시의 소리 전하지 못했던 내 사고 소식과 스케줄 중에 걸려 온전한 아버지의 간암 소식 최선의 선택들이 맞아섰길 그 또한 모두 지나가버렸길 그래서 이 수많은 고통은 날 위한 것일까 끊임없는 시련은 날 죽이지 못하고 다시 끝나는 연꽃이 피워내 최선들의 선택
I really like this part of the song. This hook.
My amygdala, my amygdala 어서 나를 구해줘, 어서 나를 구해줘 My amygdala, my amygdala 어서 나를 꺼내줘, 어서 나를 꺼내줘 My amygdala, my amygdala, my amygdala, my amygdala 이것을 구해줘, 어서 빨리 꺼내줘
I can't decide if I like it or not. I think I like it. You know, one thing that I've noticed is that a lot of his songs are longer. They're more like the length of songs that I grew up with. They're like in the 4-minute range. And I realized that I have been trained to like songs that are much shorter now. So I feel like this album makes you be patient. Like you kind of have to give it time. I think he said something about his father. So I wonder how much. I have a feeling I'll really like the lyrics. I'm guessing it probably talks about his childhood. So I will check out the lyrics tomorrow. And obviously off screen. There are parts of it that were very surprising, and there are parts of it that I found, but overall, I think I like it. It's one of those, it's both really mellow, and then has moments where you're just like, it feels like he's like crying out, right? Like when he's singing like, my amygdala. Yeah. I think this song I'll probably like better once I know the lyrics. I do like it. It's just, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I think I think one thing about this album is that it will reward repeat listenings. So it's interesting, I think. So even though I might not vibe with it immediately, I think this song I will end up liking more than I currently do now. All right, so that's the first 3 songs. I'll react to another 3 and then in a different video, and then I'll so look out for those, and thanks for listening with me, and let me know what you think about these 3 tracks. All right, in the comments, okay? Please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Bye.